Hello traders, hope you're all keeping well. Happy New Year to you all. Yes, do you know what? I've been researching the market. So I came across a strategy called the Elliott wave principle or Elliott wave theory. And for the last 6 months, I have been studying the Elliott wave analysis. Um, And I've come to my conclusion that this is actually the way the market moves. Yeah, this is where the financial market moves. Market moves in waves. And there was a gentleman called Ralph Nelson Elliot in the 1930s developed or found, discovered rather, that the financial market moves in waves. So he said that there are two ways the market moves. So the first way the market move is the motive waves. Yeah. So in the motive waves, he classified the motive waves as two parts. So one is impulsive move, and the second is diagonal move. Yeah. So in the diagonal move, we have leading and ending diagonals. Okay. And then he also said that the second part of the market movement is called the corrective or correction waves. Yeah, where the market moves in three subtypes of corrections. So one is, he said the market moves in a zigzag corrective pattern or waves, and the second is market corrects in a flat pattern. So in the flat pattern, you have your normal flat, you have your expanded flat, and then you have the running flat. Yeah. And then the third corrective wave is triangle. Okay. So these are the two types of waves or two types of market movements. So the market moves in motive waves and correction waves. Yeah. And if you do look at your chart, you will discover the market moves up, down, up, down, up, down. So the up movement is the motive, the impulsive move, and then the down, the pullbacks are the correction waves or the corrective waves. Yeah, and the corrective waves comes in, it could be as a flat, a zigzag, or a triangle. Okay, so I've studied this for the last 6 months. I've backtested this strategy or this methodology, this process that this gentleman in the 1930s discovered. And colleagues, friends, I bet you this is how the market moves. So 2026, I would like you to backtest this method before you start using it. You know, there are people that said, "Oh, it's so subjective. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because you're not counting the waves properly. It doesn't work because you don't want to put work in it. You don't want to. You just done one back test and you said, "Oh, that's it. Doesn't work." Like I said, it's taken me 6 months to come to the conclusion that this is how I'm going to be trading moving forward. Okay, so I'll show you a quick example. What this gentleman, Mr. Elliot Waves, Mr. Elliot, Ralph Nelson Elliot, discovered. Google him and study him. So his name is, so he's passed away now. So his name, he is Ralph Nelson Elliot. Okay. So what he said was, he said the market moves in five waves. Yeah. So the first leg, you get pulled back, which is the second leg, and you have the next leg, which is the third leg. The third leg should be the longest of the five moves. Okay. And the fourth leg should not trade in the territory or in the region of the first wave. Yeah. So basically, this fourth leg should not come to trade anywhere near the first leg, okay, the end of the first leg. So it should terminate somewhere around here. And then the fifth leg ends above the number three. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just label that for you to have a good understanding. So you have your wave 1, you have your wave 2. Your wave 2 should not cross this low, this beginning of wave 1. So these are the rules. Okay, you have your 3 leg, which should be the longest of the 5 waves, and then you have your 4, which should not trade anywhere near the leg 1, and then you have your final leg, your leg 5. Okay, so those are the rules. I'll repeat the rules. So the first rule is that this pullback here for your number 2 should not trade anywhere below the start of leg 1. Yeah, so must not cross 100% of leg 1. Okay, so and then the leg 3 should be the longest wave out of the 5, and the leg 4 should not trade anywhere near oh, sorry, well, when I say near, I mean touch the end of leg 1 or trade below the leg 1. Yeah, then that will not be the right wave. Okay, so this should trade stop somewhere around here for your 4, and then your 5 obviously should be above your 3. Okay, so these are the first impulsive move that this gentleman discovered. Okay, so your leg 2 is your corrective leg. Yeah, so your leg 1 is your impulsive move. The leg 2 is your corrective wave. Leg 3 is your impulsive leg. Leg 4 is the corrective wave. Yeah, so 2 and 4 are the corrective waves. 1, 3, and 5 are the impulsive or the motive moves. Okay, so the other thing that he said was that this first leg here, so this impulsive leg, so the first leg here on the lower time frame should also possess 5 legs. Yeah, should also have 5 move to the upside, just like we have here. Okay, just like we have here. So let's say, for example, this is a monthly time frame. So on the 4-hour daily time frame, this first leg here should also have 5 counts or 5 move to the upside. So this is the fractalness of this strategy. Yeah. So whatever is happening on the daily time frame, monthly time frame, is also happening on the lower time frame. Okay. And then the second leg, which is the corrective wave, this is your A and your B and your C leg. Yeah. So your corrective waves are your ABCs, and your impulsive legs are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2, 3 should be the longest. 4 should not trade anywhere near the first leg, and then your 5. Okay, and then your fourth leg is your A, your B, and your C. Yeah, and then your final leg is your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, and your 5. Okay, and then when this finishes, yeah, when the fifth leg completes, then you will have your corrective legs. You have your big A, B, C. Okay, all right. So no matter what strategy you use, yeah, you'll find out that this is how the market works. Let me show you an example, because this is how I trade before I trade the stop hunt. Yeah. So for example, this is what I would draw on my chart. Yeah. So if you watch my previous videos, this is what you see. You will see a bounce, a rejection there, 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 sorry, here, and then we finally break. So this breakout here would be a stop hunt of people that have gone long there, have gone long there, have gone long there. Yeah. So this would be a push down to stop them out. Yeah. And do you know what will happen? What will happen is the market will then retrace back, yeah, to retest the level, yeah, and then more sellers are going to jump to go short because it has retested the level, yeah. When they jump to go short, the market will go back and then take them out because the stop loss will be above the level. Yeah, and also remember there will be more stops above this level for the breakout initial breakout traders. Yeah, so again, so this move here is basically another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, so like I said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've had a correction here. So this move here is your bigger A, B, C, A, B, and C correction to start another 5 leg up. So we have the 1, the 2, the 3, which is the biggest leg. This biggest leg comes and take out all the stops. So remember, if you watch my previous video, I said to you, when they come up impulsively, aggressively, fast. So that by the time you realize you're out of them, they've taken you out. Yeah. So that's the third leg. Yeah. The third leg is the longest. Yeah. And is the most aggressive leg. So if you look at your chart, yeah, if you see where you have a rapid move to the upside, a rapid candle move to the upside with less pullbacks, those are your third leg. Yeah. Your number 3 move. Yeah. And then we have the pullback number 4 and then number 5. Okay, so this is how the market moves. Yeah, I don't know how else to sound this to you. I swear to God, you need to go and have a look on your chart. Yeah, so let me give you a quick example of the card CHF on the monthly time frame. So this works on all time frames. Yeah, so whatever is happening on the daily time frame, monthly time frame is happening on the lower time frames. Yeah, you can go down to 1 minute. Although I don't trade those you know uh, 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't. So but if you drop down to the lower time frames, this is what you see. Yeah, market moves in waves. Okay, so for example, this is the first move down, leg 1, leg 2, leg 3 should be the longest of the waves. Move 4, leg 4, and then the leg 5 terminates there. So this is a full completion of the impulsive leg. Okay, and then I label this as number 1 because this is the 5th wave completed there. So this is my number 1 move. Okay, so this is my number 1, and then I have my correction. You see, went back A, B, and C. That would be my number 2, and then we start again. We start again. We start a count again. And then we have our 1, our 2, and then our 3, which is the longest of them all. And then our leg 4, and then our leg 5. So in rare cases, you will get your 5th leg will be longer than the 3rd leg because it is a diagonal. It is a diagonal move. Okay, so that is exception. All right. So it's a diagonal move. I'll do this for you. So this is a diagonal move. All right. So this is exception. All right. So that's the 3rd leg, and then again, so that's 5, and then this is number 3, and then we corrected our ABC. So this is A, my B, and my C there, which is my number 4 leg. All right. And then, yeah, and then, we're pushing down for the 5th leg. We should complete somewhere here for longs. All right. So my friends, what else can I say? So my advice is, if you want to be profitable in um, in 2026, you need to you need to you need to go and do your researches, do your back test. Yeah, do your back test. Like I said, if you watch my previous videos, you will see that what I've been trading for years is basically but not knowing is basically the Elliott wave principle. Yeah. Go and do your research. Don't believe what I've just told you. Do not believe me at all. Go do your research. Yeah. Forget what you know. Forget what you've learned. Knowledge is power. It's also good to know new things. Yeah. So even if you do trade your strategy, but still learn this. Yeah. Knowledge is massive. Yeah. So get this on your arsenal. And then you realize that the strategy that you use is actually Elliott wave principles. I bet you. Yeah. I bet you. Yeah. I'll stake my money. So um, I don't know what else to say, but I wish you all the best. So from now moving forward, all my videos will be on Elliott wave principle. Yeah, I'm still learning the principle. I'm still mastering the way it works, but I can tell you that I am comfortable with with the things I've known so far. So I'm able to identify the waves. I'm able to identify the correction. So I know what flat looks like. So three types of flat. We have the regular flat, we have the expanded flat, we have the running flat. So these are the correction waves. Yeah. So the wave 2 and 4, you find the zigzag, you find the flats, and then you find triangles within the correction or the corrective waves. So this is where you find the triangles and the zigzag and the flat patterns. Yeah. Yeah, so my video moving forward will be on Elliott waves alone because this is how the market moves. All right, so let's stop it here, and then yeah, I'll come back hopefully tomorrow or the next, maybe over the weekend, to do more video. So I'm long on GBP card. Just the GBP card I just started a new impulsive move to the upside after completing a corrective a corrective waves. All right. So GBP card I'm long, and that'll be my next video. All right. Take care now and stay safe and trade safe. Happy New Year to you all. Cheers. Bye now.